Hi, today we're going to convert a Notion form into PDF files completely in automation. For this, we'll be talking about Form 1099C, which stands for cancellation of debt. And as you can see, I've created a simple Notion form over here. And once the user clicks on submit, the entries will come under the responses view in this particular database. I've already gone ahead and I've added two different entries onto the database. And now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files completely in automation. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output, which will help me create PDFs on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So Notion database is where all the information is already there, and a Google document is where I'll be editing the template to convert to PDF files on automation. You can use this system to create any reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you're generating on everyday basis on a business with this entire setup. So let's click on create PDF and let's quickly sign in, and then we will see all the automation steps that we need to take to generate the PDFs. Once you sign in, the very first thing which you need to do is you need to connect your Notion database. So we have our database available over here which we need to add. After that, we need to connect a document to the database which we can use for the automation steps. And finally, we need to map every property of the database one by one onto the document to create the PDFs out of that. So let's click on add Notion database and we will be adding the database that we have over here. So what I'll do is I will simply copy the database title and I will be adding the same into the selection screen that I've got over there. So I will click on select pages and I will put the same inside the search pages field, and I should be able to see the form populate over here. Click on that and the form is now added up. So whenever you are looking to add your database, always enter the same inside the search pages field, and then you should be able to add the database properly. Do not add the database by selecting the top level pages from the list over here, because if you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database will not be added correctly. Also, if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, you need to also connect all the relational databases. So let's say my form 1099C is connected with database A and database B through relation properties. I also need to add database A and database B inside the search pages so that the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller values appear correctly in the document. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not be visible on the document created. Let's click on allow access, and now we should get access to the form 1099C on the drop down over here. If you're not able to see the database appear over here, simply click on reload database once or twice and the particular form should be visible under the drop down in this list. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database, so please have patience, but it should definitely be visible in the drop down over here. So now I can see the form 1099C is visible over here. If you scroll down, you should be able to see all the properties of the database appear over here, which you can use on our own. Let's add a document to this. I will go with add Google document. If you already have a template file available on your drive, click on existing document and choose a particular template file which is already there on your drive. I don't have any template available, so what I will do is I'll instead go with a demo document which it will create instantly, and it will add a new document altogether with all the placeholders automatically added. So you can see it has created me this simple document with every placeholder automatically created inside double curly brackets. So we have interest field, we have respondent field, we have identifiable event code field. All these things are coming from the database that we see over here, which we have already mapped onto the document. So what it will do is when the PDF will be created, the particular placeholders inside double curly brackets, they will be replaced with the values from the database that it will fetch, and the PDF will be generated. So as an example, the amount of debt cancelled, it will be fetched from the amount of debt cancelled field over here, while the PDF will get generated out of that. Okay. So whenever you are looking to generate any PDF file, always ensure that all the placeholders are automatically properly mapped correctly, and then the PDF can be created out of that. Okay. If you want to manually add any property, let's say I want to add interest field, I can click on copy on the interest. You can go to the document anywhere, wherever you want to add it, and you can simply use Control V or Command V on a keyboard to paste the property onto the document. So you can directly add the property by copying and pasting all the value of the property onto the document directly, and it will be automatically mapped. Okay. So before generating the PDF, one more thing which we need to understand is we need to define all the PDF file names. So I want to use this received by field, or maybe you can use data name or whatever you wish to have, but I will use received by field to name my PDF files. So I will simply use received by from the drop down, and all my PDF file will be named as per that. Before generating the PDF, one more thing which you need to understand is there are two additional columns created over here: generate PDF and PDF file. If any record is marked as ready to generate, the PDF will be created for those specific records, and they will be stored in the PDF file column right over here. So let's click on download PDF, and now two PDF file will be created out of this, and it is stored in the PDF file column right over here. It will also save the PDFs onto my downloads folder, and it will save the same PDFs in the PDF file column in the database. So let's click on this, and I should be able to see the document generated with all the placeholders automatically mapped as per the database values. So all the placeholders have been automatically mapped. Let's go with the second record. We should be able to see the same pattern over here as well, and all the fields have automatically been mapped with the database values. So we created two documents out of this automation where both the fields have been mapped with the database values, and we have generated the same. Now the best part of this tool is once you click on setup Notion automation, it will automate the process of generating PDFs forever right inside the database. This means you do not need to use PDF output to set up everything from scratch once again to generate the PDF. Once the automation is set up and a user clicks on submit and a new entry appears over here, you can simply mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically be created in the PDF file column. This makes the process effortless, and the automation happens live inside the database, where whenever a user clicks on submit and you hit ready to generate, the PDF will automatically be created in the PDF file column for your use case. So this makes it really convenient to use, as everything happens live inside the database and you do not need to worry about anything else, but just mark the records as ready to generate and the PDF gets created right inside the column. I hope this explanation was clear to you. If you still have any questions on this, use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries on the same. I'll be able to address the same as soon as possible. Or else you can go to the contact section at the bottom of the home page, where I will be able to guide you, and you can send me an email right away through this contact window, and I should be able to reach out to you as soon as possible. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be taking you step by step on how to use this tool,